Today in this video, we are going to discuss about job market. So are we going to see any recovery or what is happening in the job market? I will provide my opinion, my research in this video. If you are somebody who is looking for a job change in the upcoming 6 months or maybe a year, this video will be very relevant for you. Let's get started. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ankit Tomar. I work as a machine learning product manager and I make videos about data science, product management and career change. There has been a lot of trend around what will happen to the job market, and if you go to Reddit, you will see a lot of answers suggesting both directions, right? People talk about that job market will recover. People also tells that it is not going to recover as it was earlier. And this might be very challenging for someone who is just starting up their career or somebody who wants to make a job change. I have been in these positions previously, and I think I understand a little bit of what you can go through when you want to change a job, but you cannot make a change because of the market conditions, or you don't get a favorable contract for yourself or an job offer. Let's take a step back and understand what caused this problem. This problem was caused by the very cheap money printed during the COVID and after COVID to keep the countries functioning and reducing the impact of COVID. Hence, companies hired a lot of talent to serve the market needs, but also they got a lot of cheap money. And since the COVID was slowed down, I wouldn't say it went away, but at least when we had very less or limited cases of the COVID, government started tighten the interest rate. Hence, the money became expensive and it started impacting the jobs. That's what we have seen in the market. If you have cheap money in the market, you get more funding, you can hire people and providing a talent war, which we have seen in 2020. This was the major cause of these issues, that hiring is slowed down, hiring is frozen because company has overhired, and most of the companies has overhired. When the money got expensive, they started really cutting down on their expenses. And the projects that the companies have started in the COVID, most of them did not provide the value the initially it was pitched for. And this triggered a sentiment, around that, okay, we have a lot of people, we need to do the cost cutting, and it started in the big tech, and slowly it went to the industries as well. For example, in oil industry, it went into the automobile industry and etc. Hence, we saw a lot of layoffs. But now what happened? Then ChatGPT came in and people thought that they will never need a software engineer or maybe other people because now AI can do everything. That also triggered another level of sentiment. Then the companies started putting hiring freeze. They want to see what is going to happen with the chatbots, the ChatGPTs, etc. Let's talk about the situation in August 2024. So in August 2024, I think ChatGPT or LLM hype is little bit down. People started realizing that it is not bringing as much as value it was promising initially, or you cannot work without software engineers or engineers with ChatGPT as well. So ChatGPT provides you in a significant enhancement in your productivity, but it is not going to replace software engineers. I made another video about it a few months back that don't worry, it is not going to replace you. It is becoming much more prevalent now, and I think we are understanding that it is just a supplement, a co-pilot. It is not going to replace software engineers or any engineer per se. In 2024, what I see that companies started hiring again, and you can see on LinkedIn now that we are seeing a lot of job openings coming in the market. I could see it at least on my profile. You might be seeing more opportunities in your profile. So the jobs are coming into the market, but not at the same pace we had initially, or let's say 2 years back. It makes us to think what will happen to the job market in next 6 months. So here are my predictions. The job market will be sideways till the end of this year, December 2024. And I think starting January 2025, as the interest rate goes down, which I think will go down, again we will have cheaper money in the market and the job market will pick up. So starting from Jan to March, I think that's the time frame when companies will decide whether they want to hire more talent or not. But my opinion and my prediction, or let's say my intuition says that it will be a huge upstick, and that's the time you should be preparing to make a job change if you want to make a job change. So the next question is what you should be doing till then. Let's break down this into the 3 components. One is improving your CV. The first thing is hiring manager knows that candidates are using ChatGPT to enhance their the application and the CV. But by looking on CV, I can tell at least whether it was written by a person or a ChatGPT. Languages, the grammar used, and as well as the jargons used in that CV can at least give a sense to hiring manager that this was not written by a person. So I think you should not do that you just throw the job description to ChatGPT, it throws you some CV, and then you just send it as an application. You can use ChatGPT to improve English, to align your CV with the job description, but at least you should be putting your own efforts, and that will help you to get to know your CV completely or better so that you can explain in the interview. So spend some time with your CV to improve it by yourself, taking help from the ChatGPT or LLM models. Let's move to the point 2. So like I mentioned, the market is opening and we have some opportunities right now. And if you are looking for a change, I think you should start applying to the jobs now and as and when they come in. So don't think that you will be reached out by companies so far, because it's still not that market led by the candidates, it's still led by companies. Hence, you need to apply to the companies. So keep applying to the companies. As soon as you see a job opening, just apply to this. The next step, I would say, or let's say this part 2 of this step would be follow the hiring manager who has posted this job on LinkedIn, or if you are applying on the LinkedIn, and maybe talk to them and tell them why you are interested in this particular job. Last but not the least is prepare well. Now you have fight at multiple places. Prepare well. This time in this market, you will not be able to thrive if you are just an average. Why? Because there are like people waiting for these opportunities from last 3 years who did not get a chance. They have upgraded themselves, or so you will have a more competition right now. So you need to really prepare well. So I think now it's much more important to explain your story, why you want to switch and why should you join this company. So previously it was all behavioral question and we might never have prepared for these questions, right? But I think in this market, you should be explicitly preparing for these questions so that you get the job that you are aspiring for. Last but not the least, I want to leave you with this. If you can wait, I think it will be best to start job search by next year, January 2025, which is like 4 months from here. You will get a lot of job opportunities. But if you cannot wait, you can start preparing, sending CVs right now, and hopefully you will be able to crack some job interviews in the next few months. So that's all in this video. I wanted to share about my opinion, how the job market looks like and how you can make best out of it if you are preparing for the job change. What are your views? Please tell me in the comment section. I will try to answer if it's the very specific questions and we can discuss about it. And let me know your prediction for upcoming 6 to 12 months. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video. Bye bye.